Are you going to eat all of those?
Mine. You want one?
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hi. I've got my chocolate one.
Oh, is that your plate? I thought that was your plate.
I think Amanda's after a croissant. So.
Oh, is she?
Go on, Amanda.
Go on.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to take the plate?
I don't want all three.
You don't have to eat them all.
Just because you've got...
I think Helen might have something to say there. Right, I'm just going to pop mine down there for a second.
Don't sit on it.
We'll try my best not to. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. It's lovely to have you with us. Having a very busy morning here. The lovely Stephanie is going to be doing some demonstrating in this hour with some beautiful rice papers, and we've got some crazy savings on this show. So I'm going to go through the products, and then we'll get to the demos. So how do you shop with us here at Highlight Crafts? If you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, then you will type in the comments the shop codes that we give you. So for example, shop remember. That will pop a download into your basket for you. You'll receive a message to your social media inbox. Once you have finished shopping on the show, once the show ends, you can go to your messenger, click on any one of the links in the messages, and it will take you to your basket on the Highlight Crafts website. Make sure that you're logged in before you check out your basket, and then you'll get your discount and any points that you are entitled to with your club discount. And then you just check out your basket as usual. If you're watching on YouTube, because we know a lot of people like to watch us on the big screen, you just need to shop along on social media or on the website. There is a link on the website on the live shopping page to look at every product that we've got on all the shows throughout the day, so you can shop ahead if you want to. And if you are watching us on the website, on the right hand side of the screen you'll see a list of the products as Hannah scrolls through them on the screen, and then you just click add to basket on whichever products you want. You'll see a red button appear at the top of the products list, and then that will take you to your show basket. Just a quick one on that one. So it's a different basket to the basket on the website. So if you go to the basket on the website, you'll see there's nothing in there. It's because it's a show basket, because it makes sure that you've got the very best prices that are on the shows for you. So whilst you're on the live show, click on that red button and that will take you to your basket. Again, just check out as normal and everything will come to you as soon as it possibly can. Right, let's have a look at what we've got on the show. So we have got some beautiful rice papers over here. So let's have a look at these. So we have got Shop Afternoon. So this is our afternoon tea rice paper. Now, these are really quite large, aren't they? So
They are huge.
They are huge. Look at those. So these are A2, aren't they? These are the ones. Are these the ones that David launched this week?
They are, and look at this.
Stunning.
So this is one's an A3, which I used with the laminating pouches to make into a bag. But look at the size of these. So these could actually, you could be using them for furniture, for panels. They would be making, should we?
Oh, that one's upside down there.
Should we do? Oh yeah, David did that, didn't he? So you get these, and you get these. You have to swizzle
you have to
it.
swizzle it rather than flick it. Okay.
Right, so swizzle and these. So you get both sets of these.
That was the rehearsal, just so you guys know.
And don't they look amazing?
They are
And the thing about it is, when you look at them, you think, oh, well, I'm not going to use the rice paper that big. But you could cut into it here. You could cut into it here. You could cut into it here. And when you do think, oh, I'm not sure I'd use something that big, what about if you want to go all the way round something like this?
Yeah.
You're going to be able to, because these rice papers are big enough to do that. That would literally do two, and I'm going to show you how to do a big box, but you're going to get, well, we need to use the little white borders, but you're going to get probably one size smaller than this, but you're getting lots of them. But you'd be able to get them one box out of one rice paper. In fact, I reckon you'd get, out of a set of 4, you're probably going to get 2 really big boxes and a bit left over. You'd get 4 of those, you'd get 4 of those. I mean, these are going to go a long way because there's so much more of them.
Absolutely. And they can also go onto furniture if you're upcycling furniture as well, can't they? So, you know, all of your rice paper techniques, these can absolutely be used for. So this one is Shop Afternoon, and that is £19.99. That's a crazy price for that size of rice paper. They're really expensive.
We used to pay that much just for one of them.
For one, yeah. There's a £5 saving on there as well. So this, and then this next one is Shop Vintage. So this is the Vintagely Valiant printed rice paper. So these are These are
Oh, these are
beautiful.
stunning,
so
aren't
these are for your nautical design. So if you're one of those people who loves, maybe you've got a holiday home where you've got a nautical theme running through it, you can actually decorate your kitchen cabinets or elements in the bathroom cabinets.
Even at home for these are lovely.
Look at that.
Just having them as panels.
Yeah.
They're going to look absolutely stunning. And as a piece of art on a wall,
I was
it's
literally just
really
thinking
impressive.
that this one on a canvas on the
Yeah.
wall would be just beautiful.
Or-
a little bit of
Or even
metallic
straight
work on
onto
there.
the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that as well.
Definitely. So that one is Shop Vintage. And then we've got, bear with me while I put that one back. I'm trying to be tidy in this show because I wasn't in the last one. We have got Shop. Are you trying to sound surprised there, Stephanie?
Yes, I am.
So this one is Shop Dream, I believe. This is the orange one, yeah? So you can see here we've got the beautiful butterflies, and then if I flip it round, you've got the house sparrows on there. So, so beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. We've got the hydrangeas on there, my favourite flowers.
Yeah,
Absolutely my
they're
favourite.
beautiful.
Mum's
And
has
yours,
started
yeah.
blooming again.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
That's lovely. And look at the detail on them. You've got all the cracked plaster work. You've got all the ornate plasterwork. You've got text in there as well. You've got the florals, these lovely peonies. You've got texture in the background, flowers in the background. They are just exquisite.
Every time you look at these, you see something different, don't you?
You
see a
do.
different element. And then we've also got Shop Floral. And remember, all 4 packs of these are $19.99 each. So you can choose or you can multi-buy if you wanted to. So Shop Floral is going to get you these beautiful pinks and purple tones. But look at the blues in that one.
That's gorgeous.
That is
Now,
stunning.
we've just had a question from Mitch, which is actually a really good idea. And she's asking whether we would be doing any of the rice papers in landscape as well as portrait. I think that at
that's
this
a great
size,
idea. Yeah,
that's a great
absolutely,
idea,
yeah.
Mitch. We will have a look at that for you. I've got a question though. So what kind of designs would you like?
Yeah, absolutely. What
let's-
projects are you going to do?
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know what you're looking for, what you'd be looking for. Diane's just said, I'm looking forward to receiving my A2 rice papers. I plan to stick them on my hall doors. I want to stick them directly onto the door. Do you have any tips on how I can do this without ripping them, please? Absolutely, Diane. When I do, I'm going to do a large surface and I'll show you how to do that with a couple of little tips for you, which will make it easy for you. Lynn's still here. We've got Jane here, Laura, Lou, loads of you already here talking about what your breakfast is having. Sue, Lorraine, Fiona, Barbara, Veronica, Jack. Look, so nice to have your company, everybody. Thank
absolutely.
you for joining us. Now, I'm a bit excited when we get to the next bit, but we need to
so we need to go through the glues first. So we'll
Because-
quickly go
yeah.
through these, and we'll talk through these as we get into the demonstration. We'll talk about the different glues and what they're used for. So we've got Shop Magic. So this is for the Magic Bond and Seal Kit. Now, if you watch the water slide show that Amanda and I just did, this is the one that's got 1 bottle of the dishwasher protective medium in there. So this is £14.99. Shop Magic is going to get you those bottles. And then Shop Glue is going to get you the decoupage glue, which is this decoupage plus glue. So you can see that one there, that is £5.99. And then Shop Fabric is your fabric hardener. So, sorry, that's the fabric decoupage glue.
We're just having a little conversation
What-
here
what-
about something.
What have I done?
Well, what have you done? You know all these gorgeous papers you've designed?
Yeah.
Well, I want one.
Okay.
But
They're in Graphics Diane. Because I've made
She
my
has-
own folder because I
she's
didn't know
got-
where else to put them.
she's got her own folder in graphics now because she's now designing.
I'm now designing. You see, I'm a designer now.
We're just
Darling.
Oh, don't! Oh no, don't! Not another one. We're just guys. We're just
so
laughing because
they're in Server Graphics Diane. Because I
Night
did
to remember.
Yes. Yeah.
So
In
they're
there,
not
there's a
just all
folder for
mixed
each
up.
one. No, there's a folder for each one in there.
Which one would you like, Stephanie?
yeah.
Like you had a 2 o'clock meeting or anything yesterday.
I wasn't here.
Stephanie wasn't here.
Can I have you choose? But you see because right, we better tell you what's going on, everybody. So I like to say Diane has been designing because what you guys don't know is we're all multitask. Of course, we do our lovely our lovely official designer is actually cameras today. We've got Becky with us. Hannah's who's social. She's
producer today.
She's producing. But one of the reasons we do it is because it's really good for us all to know how to do each other's jobs, not just in case we need to, but because then we understand what they do and why.
Yeah.
And by doing that, it makes us much stronger as a team. So we all share and share what we do with each other. And Diane and I, years ago, we used to design all the MCS.
We did, yeah.
So we didn't have the luxury of having a graphics team, did we?
No, we used to do all the designing and then all the TV shows.
Yeah, we did. So Diane came up with this amazing idea, and I can't take any credit for it because I did not even think about this. But we've got some die collections where we can give you a complete refresh. And do you know, this is important because we were talking about it yesterday, how Amanda's waiting to know which ones we want.
See that tangent that we just went down? We had some time.
So what happened was we were talking about it, and we just said that as a company in the craft industry, and knowing at the moment how fragmented it is and what it's important to try and do is just by bringing you one product, can we give your craft stash a whole new lease of life? So Diane's, that's been a big conversation here. We're saying, right, if we took one more product, what could we use that we've already got? So we were talking about dies,
yes,
and
we were, yeah.
Diane said, what about if we do completely different backing papers so that we could give the die collection a completely different look and feel? Yeah. And that's what we've done. That's why we're talking about it. That's why I'm asking Amanda, can I have these? Because I hadn't had the chance to really see them, but I need them. I need these. In fact, Amanda, I need them all. I'll let you pick for me
Shall I just print them all off for you and then you can share them with everybody?
Actually, Amanda, in this one there are some scenes as well and some sentiments that aren't here. So this is the backing papers.
Right, can you read?
There are some other bits as well. Yeah, and the same for the Tender Love one as well. So we'll go through Night to Remember. So basically what I've done is I've looked at some of the most popular die collections that we've done, which we know a lot of you guys have got. And we know that you're always wanting new ways to use your die collections, and we do have some deals on the dies on the show as well. But for all of those who, for example, we've got Sweet Treats, we've got Tender Love, and we've got A Night to Remember. For all of you who have already got them, you can just buy the downloads, but these downloads will give those collections a new lease of life. So, for example, this is A Night to Remember. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I mean, I can't take credit for actually physically drawing these. You know, I created them on the digital software that we use, but I just wanted to give us a new lease of life, to reinvigorate them, but also to give those of you who've got them a chance to use them in a different way. So these are the backing papers.
These are just beautiful. I want to put gold leaf with them and texture with them, and just make them and put them onto rice papers, and they're just stunning. So if you've already got your dies, which a lot of you already have, and I'm just going to share with you this one, for instance. You may have this scene already, but imagine putting her in that scene.
Yep.
Imagine putting this in this one. Imagine changing this scene to one of these. I mean, they're just going to give it a completely different look, and it's an affordable way of you being able to get a new lease of life to what you've already got.
So what we've done is we've created new downloads for each of these. So Shop Remember will get those of you who have already got those dies, or who have got existing Art Deco background that you want to reinvigorate as well, because it is literally just a background of a download of JPEGs for you to print out. So Night to Remember background download is Shop Remember, and that is $12.99 for those, I can't remember how many are in it now, for those 45 backing papers. And then we do have a deal on the dies for this one as well, which is A Night to Remember die collection. And this is a huge collection, and it's actually less than half price. So these are collections where they are retiring, but this one is Shop Night, and it's A Night to Remember. You're getting all of these dies, and it's $49.99. don't forget you will get your club discount on that, but you've got a saving of £51.93 on this one. Oh, we have a bit of a boo-boo.
It says a different price on it.
How
Oh,
much
it does
is-
say a different price because we changed it yesterday after Stephanie had gone.
Well, how much is
Oh,
it now?
I forgot that.
£29.99.
Yay!
Yes, so
That's it's how much? £29.99. How
Yeah.
many have we got? Right.
not
right,
many.
guys, you need this. £29.99.
Yeah, I completely forgot that we did that, so I didn't change the note. So, okay.
Oh,
So yeah.
wow.
But if you buy,
Oh, I'm excited for you. I love it when you get a massive
but
deal.
if you buy the die collection, you are going to get the download. So the download will automatically be added to your basket if you put this collection into your basket. So you can buy the download if you've already got the dies. If you haven't got the dies for £29.99, I completely forgot that. I was already thinking it was a bargain. £29.99, you're going to get all of these dies. So we'll go through this again, and you're going to get that download as well. So you will get. There are free reflections for you to print out and cut the dies out of, and then you will also get.
It's gone bonkers. I can't even.
It's
keep
gone
up with
bonkers.
the updates.
Okay, so.
Oh, okay.
Hannah can't keep up with how many of you are putting it in your basket, but it's gone a little bit crazy.
And I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Sorry, we did that after you'd gone yesterday.
Yeah, I don't mind. I love it when you get a deal. Guys, this new artwork, in my personal opinion, this is just me, and don't get big-headed. It's as good of, if not better, than the original. And that, but
Right.
oh, gonna make her cry because she's. Oh, honestly, that is crazy. That is just the
Yeah.
best deal. Okay, so what did you do with the other collections that we've got?
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, this is lovely. Can we just say a few hellos? Look, I got the dies cuts ready to start doing. Okay, shop night, 20% of stock's gone.
Oh, okay.
We've got Josie, good morning. Sharon, good morning. Mitch, everybody's Elaine. We've got Sheila. We've got, Carol. Good morning. She's back. Carol, good morning. Mrs. H. We've got so many. Janice, Alison, Pat. Diane, Geraldine, I'd like some of...
30%.
Oh, 30%. Okay. Right, guys, there's a couple of things that we need to tell you is, first of all, don't worry if your bank manager has turned to drink. I'm not condoning it for 1 minute, and I don't want it to... I don't want you to think that we think it's all right. But it's something that we've experienced before. Mm-hmm. So and a lot of you were saying that they're a former, they're a shadow of their former self because you're shopping. We're all shopping.
We are definitely
We are.
shopping.
So we get it. Don't worry about that. We absolutely get it.
So while Amanda's printing the scenes for this Tender Love, so bear in mind that the backgrounds you're going to see are only half of the download.
Oh my goodness.
So Shop Love is going to get you this Tender Love background download. So there's backgrounds and then there are scenes. So Amanda's just printing the scenes at the moment. So these are the backgrounds. And the reason I created these is because the dies and in the collection have got beautiful forget-me-nots and a little flash of pink in the flowers. And they're designed to work around the fox dies that are in the collection as well. So these are the backing papers, and then there are scenes that go with this as well. So there are countryside scenes. They've got cottages and fields and things, which Amanda's just printing out.
And it's so different from the ones that came with this.
Yes.
To start with. I mean, this was what the originals were like. But look at the difference. It's going to give it a completely new lease of life.
So I'll show you the dies now. So Shop Love, if you have already got this collection, is going to get you that download for $9.99. Avalanche. However, if you haven't got that collection, can you go over there a minute? I want to tell them how much it is or how much it's not.
You're joking me. Are you serious?
So Shop Tender.
Like, how much is it?
$18.99.
Sorry, did you say $99.99?
No, I said £18.99. You're
including the new.
You also get the new download. So you are saving £79.94 on this one.
Morning, Linda. You've got new download as well.
Yeah, so
The download's £9.99.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spending £10.
Yeah. you
But
spend,
this
yeah.
whole collection,
Yeah, so basically,
£10.
yeah.
Hang on, one, just no,
You
you
can
know
tell
what?
Stephanie had Friday afternoon out of the office, can't you?
Can you just see? This is
And there are
Right.
not many of this one left, I have to say.
we'll promise we'll still we'll we
This is
will.
what happens when you're not in on a Friday and I'm on air on a Saturday. Because
Oh.
you guys make me out to be the bad cop all the time. Oh, Diane's coming in to tell us off, so I wanted to make everybody my friend.
I think you've done that. Oh my goodness me. Gosh.
Okay.
Oh, and the next one, the backing papers on this next one are my favourites.
So, sweet treats. So,
Oh, 20%.
20% of shop centre has gone. Okay.
I'm going, I need, oh my goodness. What have you done? I'm
covering up the numbers on sweet
oh,
treats.
it's
so
too
go
late,
away.
I've already seen.
Okay, so there
I've
are also
seen-
some sentiments in the Tender Love download as well that I haven't mentioned. So sweet treats, I've got these backgrounds. So shop treat, if you have already got the dies, will get you the download for $11.99. So you've got these backing papers, which are, I just absolutely love the texture and the colours in here. You're also getting some woodland scenes, but the woodland scenes on this one have got kind of a storybook, sweet shop and storybook fairground in there as well. So we'll get those in a second. And there are some sentiments in this one as well. So that one is $11.99 for that download if you have already got sweet treats. If you haven't, we've got a bit of a deal on that as well. So shop
she's done.
sweet is $19.99 for the die collection and the download. So you can see here, you're getting all of these dies.
We're giving everything away.
I just got in trouble for doing everything at silly prices.
That's the
Oh,
So
oh my.
£19.99
that one.
is going to get you
Oh,
the Sweet
wow.
Treats collection.
Hang on, we need
So
to go back.
£19.99. And if you just want the Sweetie Bag die, this is a great value kit. But you can see you've got the sweeties in there, and you've also got Sugar Fizzy and Fudge, our little owls in onesies. So this is $19.99 for the dies and the new download.
Diane,
The saving on this is £85.93.
you've got to come back to this, guys.
Okay.
You've got to look at this. Right, are you ready for this? Look at these. These are absolutely gorgeous. It's a completely different look.
Yeah, so these are the
Look
these are
at the
scenes
scenes.
for this one.
I mean, these are. Imagine the foxes playing in this in front of it. So you're getting all of the scenes. It is storybook, as you said.
Yeah.
You're getting all of these, all of the backgrounds that you can look at them. They're beautiful, and then the sentiments. Right. Another year, another trial of lovely moments. Trail. Oh, you read them then.
So we've got put some sentiments in for all
I'll
occasions.
be back in a minute.
So we've got here's to blooming into another beautiful new year. Breathe deep, bloom wide. As you walk hand in hand into forever, may your path always be lined with flowers.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then we've got gone from sight, but forever blooming in our hearts.
Oh.
And then keep growing, you're doing beautifully. So if you're wanting to just send somebody some words of encouragement, I've put sentiments in here for that as well. So we have got sentiments for occasions, but we've got sentiments for oh wow, okay, so shop tender is 25% allocated. It's got sentiments in here for your just because projects as well. So these are the, again, just a reminder, these are the backing papers. So if you,
Oh no!
oh,
I was thinking it's like crazy busy anyway. There you go, you're back.
okay, are we back? Oh,
The camera just fainted at the price.
the camera just twigged on what we'd done with the pricing on these products. Okay.
Can I just say, $18.99 for those foxes. How many dies do you get?
One sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
And one of them is quite a large gathering die.
I think we need to do a quiz question just to give us ourselves a breather
Okay.
while we just think about these prices.
Okay, so during the... Well, we've done it now.
I know we've done it now. I just need to recover. Because
Okay, so during the shows, you'll see that we sometimes have giveaways, we have spin the wheels, and today we've got a quiz.
and I don't know any of the answers.
So basically, you type the answer to the quiz questions in the comments, and then whoever gets all 5, so we've got 5 questions, anybody that gets all 5 right goes into the draw for us to pick a winner. So, question 1, name the Saturday morning children's TV show aired in the 70s and fronted by Chris Tarrant.
Mr. Blobby?
That was Noel Edmonds.
Oh.
Oh, no, he wasn't.
No, he was on the other one. He was on the one that's further down.
Is Mr. Blobby an answer?
No.
Oh,
No, we went 70s, 80s
right.
on the questions. So, yeah, so type the answer to that one. And I'll give you a clue. Is that allowed?
Yes.
It's S's, not Z's.
Oh, that's a good clue. Yeah.
Yeah.
S's, not Z's. Tis was.
Please give another question. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's
wow.
half
Okay.
past.
So second question: what long-running BBC Saturday morning show that began in the late 1970s featured John Craven and aimed to deliver current affairs and factual content to children? I loved this show, and I was saying to Hannah and Amanda earlier, there was a really big news story when I was a kid, and it was one of the. It was the Challenger spaceship rocket story. I remember watching it on Newsround, and it was the first time I'd seen such a major event. Oh, yeah.
John Craven's Newsround, that's the answer.
I literally just said I remember watching it on. Right. Right, just type Newsround. Okay, right, so we're going to go with question 3, and nobody's going to give the answer.
Nobody, Becky.
Okay.
Look at you.
Name the Green Witch whose show was a spin-off from the earlier Rod, Hull and Emu shows.
A green witch?
Yep. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door.
Do you know it? No. I don't know it
Okay,
either.
right, okay. So let's not talk about the quiz now. Okay, so we've had the Bedlam of Stephanie discovering the prices, the Bedlam of me giving all the answers away. Let's do a demo, shall we?
I can't because Amanda, the things
waiting
are
on
so
Amanda.
big
Okay,
that
well,
Amanda's
I've
still printing.
I've completely
In fact,
trashed the counter.
there's so much she's probably going to be printing
For the show.
when the show goes.
Well done.
It's finished. Well, I could if we do rice papers.
Let's do rice papers.
And we had a question about that too, so I could show the best way of putting your rice papers on.
Okay.
Right. So if you are going to do a very large area, the best way to do this, now this is the old-fashioned way, is first of all tape off the area that you want to work with. So put some masking tape round the edges. So let's say it's this table. You just put the masking tape just on the very edges, just to make sure that the glue only goes where you need it to go. Then you take your decoupage glue, and what we'll do is I would get one of our little trays that we have with the little roller, or your cut and use foam, and you're going to cover the whole area with the glue, a very thin coat. Now, what that does is, first of all, it acts as a sealer, and secondly, it will act as the key for you to put your rice paper on top. So then what you can do next is, and so I'm going to show you, I'll do it on this box. Let me get, this one's nearer, I'll just do it on here. Right, so first thing you do is you would get, so imagine this is a big area. So you would use your cut and use foam, which isn't here, so we'll use a brush. So I've got a big brush, so I'll have to use a little brush. So you're going to cover the whole area with your glue, okay? Like this. So this, and then you're going to leave it to dry. And if you get too much, you're going to put it back in the bottle. Like that. Oops, still got too much. It's a thin coat that we want, everybody. So, like this, okay? So, nice thin coat. I'm just going to push some of this glue because I've got too much. I want to show you how much it wants to look like. So you don't want to be able to see any ridges in the glue. It wants to be completely flat. So, and this is the reason I've got ridges is because I've got too much glue here. So like that, okay? I'll get that. So, and we're just going to, now if it's a big area, it's going to be starting to dry and that's absolutely okay. Okay, so let's say for instance, you do that one day and then you come back to it the next day to do something to finish it off. What you would do is, I just want to put, I don't want to get that brush wet, is you're going to decide on the design that you want. Now I'm going to use this one with the shrooms and I'm just going to trim it here. So you need your design. Oh, these are beautiful. I'm using this one, but actually, no, I'm not. I'm changed my mind. I'm going to use this one. These are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Are you changing more prices?
No, we're just showing Hannah which one you've got so she can put it on the screen for everybody.
Ah, the fairies. Oh gosh, it's right. I better show you it because it's gorgeous. Look at these faces.
This one is Shop Lilac, guys. It's £19.99. You're getting 12 designs of A4 printed
Look
rice
at them.
paper
They're
in a lilac
absolutely.
case.
Look at her. She's gorgeous. Look at her face. Look at the faces on this one. And all of these. And all of these. Right, that's half. Then you're going to get all of these. That one's gorgeous. Oh, their faces are just beautiful. And then these were my favourite. Because look, aren't they gorgeous? You're getting all of those as well. They're just stunning. Right, so you need to decide which one you're going to do. And before you do all of that, you are going to make yourself a little pattern. So, but because I haven't done that, I'm going to decide which paper I'm going to use, which I keep changing my mind because I love them all. I'm going to use this one. Right. So, obviously if it's a big panel and you're doing it high up, then hold it up to the thing. Get a little bit of, and this is before you do anything, get a little bit of Post-it note or something that you can use to hold it up and look at it from a distance. Check that you're happy with it before you do anything. If it is, if your rice paper's creased, I'd like you to just get a piece of photocopy paper over the top of it and just give it an iron so that it's nice and clean and it's not creased. That will help massively. And then all you're going to do is you're going to cut it to size of the panel that you want to work with. So I am going to just trim off that to that bottom corner because I know that that's the size that I want it, that shape. And then I'm going to place this on top and I am just going to mark where I'm going to cut. And the way that I'm going to do that is, I'll just find my pen. I'm going to mark there. Just make sure that that's where it is. And then I'm going to mark there. Make sure that that's marked it. Yep, right. Then what you do is you go from, where is that mark? There, down to there. And you get a crease, so you crease it. The reason I'm doing like this is because I haven't got my glasses on and they're not there, nope. So,
Do you want somebody to bring your glasses in? Do you need them?
I've done the worst bit, I think. I couldn't see where I marked it.
I'm just gonna
And I'm just going to check
I'm
that
just
I've
gonna
done
read a
it
couple
right.
of comments out because I'm loving watching the comment section. So Gwen has
Not
said,
quite.
I should be doing housework. Oh, well, it can wait. I'm enjoying myself. And Mitch has given some great advice, which is just squint your eyes a bit and the housework seems to disappear.
I thought she meant, I just squinted my eyes to see if she meant it was easier to see. I thought you were helping me because I hadn't got my glasses.
And Becky and Christine really need to know who you're going to see or what show you're going to see because you've been talking about which ticket, about getting your tickets. Becky's going to Birmingham and the O2. We're not sure where Christine's going, but yeah, let us know what you're going to see. Oh, right, okay. Got some stock updates, Stephanie. So Shop Night, which is the A Night to Remember die bundle with the new download. Over 50% of that is allocated.
Oops.
Shop Tender, which is the new Tender Love download with the die collection. Over 30% is allocated. So Shop Night is $29.99 for that die bundle and the download. Shop Tender is $18.99 for the die bundle and the download. And Sweet Treats is Shop Sweet for the die bundle and the download at $19.99.
Right, so this is what we do. So now, this is dry, okay? And we're going to, it doesn't matter if it's dry or it's damp, but we're going to reactivate it. So I'm just going to put a tiniest little bit of glue in the middle. And I'm going to then position this. It's too long, which I knew, and it's not the right width because my eyesight's not that brilliant. So the only place that it's properly stuck is the middle. And then this is what you do. You start from here and you paste the glue over the top of the design. It will go through the rice paper and it will then bond with the glue that is underneath. So you're gluing like this, you're pushing out any creases, and if I then show you this, look, can you see how it's now sticking here where I'm gluing on top? It's starting to stick, like this bit's not sticking at all, that bit, but this bit is starting to stick. So you're reactivating the glue behind. And that way, because you then don't have to put too much glue on the top or too much glue underneath, it won't tear. It not only will it not tear, but it also will go on perfectly flat. So you just literally work it with your brush from the middle out. And I normally would go one side, then the other side. Just be careful that you don't stretch the paper, but you shouldn't. It should just go on perfectly flat. When you get to a corner, I normally go back and reactivate the glue underneath as well as on top. So that gives me a really good bond there. So I'm just going to do this and you'll see how quick it is to do. So, and then like this, I hope this helps you all when you're doing your big projects because it really does make a difference. So, and then it's properly stuck. And of course, to get it off, if you decide you want to change it at some point in the future, all you have to do is soak it with water because that will, again, reactivate it and clean it and get it off. Right, I'm just going to now just do a bit of brushing over it.
Stephanie.
Oh, hello.
Amanda's here.
Right, can I just before we show everybody that, let me just show you this, guys. So you can see it is, if I show you it from the side, look, it's completely flat except for this bit where I haven't stuck it yet. Really perfect. You'll get a perfect bond. So a coat of the glue, really, really thin. Then you go back, you put a little bit of it somewhere in the middle to hold it, because if it's a big panel, you've got quite a bit to do. So I put a patch about that big. And then you can and I'd work on a big panel, I'd work out to the side, up to the top and across to the side, and then work from the sides down like that. Now, Amanda has got the most gorgeous backgrounds. Are they nice? Oh.
So everybody.
Where did you get that from?
These are, I'm just going to I'm going to say it for all of you, okay? Because these
Whoops.
are just Diane. Wow.
So this is the Sweet Treats download, isn't
Can we
it?
have this as fabric?
Oh, if you want. Yes.
Don't see why not.
That'd be nice, that'd be lovely.
So if you want just the download, it's Shop Treat
Oh,
for
actually,
$11.99.
that would be
It would be
gorgeous.
lovely, wouldn't it?
Are you ready?
So
Look at these. These are your seams.
Oh,
Look at these. Look at those.
So Shop Treat will get you just the download, and Shop Sweet will get you the dies and the download. So the download is $11.99, and the dies with the download is $19.99.
The sentiments are beautiful. So that's the sweet. I just properly fell in love with that. And then I need to give this one to Stephanie because there's
right,
a
okay.
surprise in there for Stephanie.
Okay.
So Stephanie needs to look at that. So this one is your, sorry, dancing around a little bit. Apologise. I'm here again.
there are a few studio etiquette rules that we all grew up with
Yeah.
and were taught as part of our training when we
Yep.
all did our TV training. And what's one of them, Amanda?
I don't know because I didn't get any training.
You
I'm going
did.
to go with no open-toed shoes.
Oh yeah, okay,
That's
that's
three
me.
people hiding the feet.
No food or drink.
No
in the
food or drink. That's
studio.
me out the occasion.
That's
Don't walk in front of the TV camera.
That's a pretty big one, isn't it?
That's like rule 101.
Rule number 1:
yay.
don't walk straight in front of the camera. Right. So look at
Amanda. Why didn't I think of that? Right.
okay.
Right, so perfectly flat. Look at that. Absolutely flat as a pancake. Right, just a thought. If you are doing something like this box, I've let that go round a little bit. I actually like that because it's going to stop me trying to butt up the edges.
Yeah.
So letting it go round and then the next panel going there. And also that piece going just inside is going to finish off that top edge. So
these
imagine
papers that
this.
you've got. Mitch
Yep.
has said that she's actually bought 2 sets, one to use and one to look at and admire forever. You're a lady after my own heart, Mitch.
we do stuff. We do
We
stuff
do
like that. This is that decoupage collection. I'm just going to show you this. This.
So Christine and Becky are going to see Youngblood.
Oh, I've never. I don't know what it is.
I knew you'd have that reaction.
I'm not very. I've got quite a bit of common sense in terms of don't put your finger in a plug and all socket and all that kind of stuff, in sensible stuff.
That's good, yeah.
But I am not very worldly wise on stuff. Only pictures.
One of his tunes is one of my favourite when I'm in a spin class, so that's good. Davina, we're all sending you lots of love. She's having a bit of a day.
Oh, Davina.
Carol is taking a break from unpacking because she's finally got a kitchen finished.
Yay!
Carol, what's going to be your first meal that you cook in your new kitchen?
Yes, that's what I'd
Yeah.
like to know.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Look at these. Look. Whoa.
Oh, that's a bit special, isn't it? Wow.
Right, so if we were then taking these, so I'm going to take just these 2, and we went back to our die cuts. Look at, see, this just changes everything. It makes such a difference when you've got new, look at that, when you put the cocktail shaker on it.
Yeah.
It just changes stuff. Look at this, when we put the cocktail shaker on it. Let's put the...
Actually, imagine the cocktail shaker printed on and cut out of this, 'cause we didn't have this when we had the
cocktail shaker,
did we?
No, we didn't. Then imagine, right, so this is the. I just need to do a bit of cutting. I'll be a second.
Okay, so Jack Reed says, happy post arrived. Her chameleon mica set has arrived.
Oh, enjoy,
Yeah,
enjoy.
you're
They're
gonna be
absolutely beautiful.
All the colours, fabulous.
The greens are amazing. Oh, quiz.
Quiz, okay,
Oh, we're running
quiz.
out of time.
We do need to do a little bit of assistance for our viewers who are overseas who don't know the names of the British shows. So we didn't think that through at all. So we will give you the answers to questions 1, 2 and 3. We already gave you 1 and 2. So we'll give you question 4, but I'll give you the answers to 1, 2 and 3. So question 1, name the Saturday morning children's TV show aired in the 70s and fronted by Chris Tarrant. That is Tiswas, and it's S's, not Z's. Tis was.
Oh gosh, look at this.
Tiswas. What long-running BBC Saturday morning show that began in the late 1970s featured John Craven and aimed to deliver current affairs and factual content to children? That is Newsround, and that's one word. Name the Green Witch, whose show was a spin-off from the earlier Rod Hull and Emu shows. That was Grotbags.
Never heard of it.
So Grotbags is all one word again. And then question 4. We're not going to give you the answer to this one just yet. Which green duck who struggled to fly accompanied
Orville.
his grumpy... You're the one where I just said we're not going to give you the answer to this one yet.
I didn't hear that.
So which green duck, called Orville, who struggled to fly, accompanied by his grumpy caretaker, was hugely popular on UK children's TV and regularly appeared on Saturday morning shows? Now, I was saying to the guys earlier, I went to see them when I was a kid. My mum and dad took me, Jane and Mark, to see them in Great Yarmouth. They were doing a show in, and it may be a big place, it may be a small place. To me, it was huge because I was really little, and I actually found the programme when we were sorting out some of mum and dad's things. So I've still got that.
Wow.
So it's Keith Harris and
Orville.
We'll go with question 5. Do you want to do question 4? Oh, actually, it's 1:45. We'll do it now, yeah. Saturday's Superstore, the morning show that aired from 1978 to 1982, hosted by Mike Reed and Sarah Green, took over from which popular programme? Multicoloured, shop. You need to fill in the blank. Multicoloured, shop. Rhymes with shop. Starts with an S. Yeah. So I'll give you that answer in a few minutes.
And it's not SWAT. Guys, look at this. So with this set of beautiful papers, let me show you the die cuts you're getting.
Definitely over 60% of that one's allocated now. Remember, it's $29.99 for the whole die collection and that new download of the backing papers.
There, you're going to get all of the shakers in loads of different sizes.
Oh, Mitch is
You've
singing
just-
Orville's song now. In the
Is it
comments,
stuck
actually with musical
is it
notes.
in her head?
I wish I could fly.
Where's those cups? You get champagne cups as well. So you're going to get all the champagne cups
Yeah.
that you've got. Diane, could you pass me the dies? And I'm going to
absolutely.
open them and show you them.
Yeah.
And then this is nearly dry, and look how flat it is. It's absolutely.
It looks like it's printed, doesn't it?
It does.
Looks like it's a kind of a flock
Yeah.
printed material.
It's just
Like the
works
box is
so
printed,
well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We haven't even told you about everything on the show, but never
blimey,
mind.
I didn't even, I forgot about all the stuff on the back, Hannah. Okay.
Right. So you've got all of those. You've got her. You've got this lady, Lady Evelyn. You've got all of these cocktail shakers.
So that's shaped cards, it's embellishments, it's apertures. Yeah.
You've got Lady Clara, and she's got a cushion because she can sit on the wall. You've got the floor vases. You've got Louise and Harriet.
Yeah, they're the two that are having a bit of a gossip about what's going on in the ball.
What's going on there? What's going on at Highlight?
Yeah, what's going on with that
And
pricing?
then you're getting these. So hang on a minute. This is $19.99.
No, this is $29.99.
$29.99.
Yeah.
$29.99, and you're getting one,
I mean, to be fair,
2, 3, 4. That was 29. That was about 20 quid.
24.99, wouldn't it be on its own?
I'd have said that well, 10, 20, no, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100 and something.
Yeah,
And
so the show price was originally $49.99 with a saving of $51.93, which is over
was
£100.
And
But we've
now
got
it's
$29.99, and you're getting the new download.
You're getting all of these beautiful new designs. I can't believe how stunning these are. I need to share this with you. Look at them. Imagine those printed like that.
I think we're approaching 75%.
Okay,
Oh,
we're approaching
there's not
75% on this one.
75%, guys. There's not going to be very much left. If you happen to be watching a repeat, everybody, because we now do repeat the shows, please check out your baskets because it is sure to be more than that. Look at all these. Well, in fact, I'm just going to go through these in a bit more detail because you've got all the pearls hanging down from the chandeliers that you can see here. You've got all of the repeating patterns, but they actually look like they're gold with sparkles of gold in the background. Imagine taking your glue pen and gilding over the top of elements of this. That would look absolutely beautiful. Yeah. And then you've got this
crystal
one.
glitter on the chandeliers or
Oh,
something.
that would look stunning, wouldn't it?
And remember, these are A4 backing papers, but actually they're JPEG, so you can take them into Micro Studio, shrink them down, and that could be a topper for your card. Doesn't have to be a backing paper.
No, it doesn't. Or it could be a card shape because you might want to cut into elements of it and create your own card shape. This one, you could take the middle panel and make that into a DL card. You've got all of these and all of the dies for $29.99, and this one is going to go, guys. And I'm just thinking about this could be a Christmas card.
80%.
Yeah, it could. It literally. Think about what you could use this arch for, because that arch doesn't have to be Art Deco. You could literally be cutting this out of white card, and that actually is a dome, then a glass dome that you could be putting florals in. You could put our little foxes in and pretend it's
absolutely,
taxidermy.
Or not. I should have listened to the whole of the sentence.
Do you know why? Do you know why I thought of that suddenly? What popped into my head? This is how random my head is. I was thinking about Chatsworth House and how beautiful all of this and all the balls that they would have had there. And then years ago they had an attic sale, and it was billed as being, it was Sotheby's came. It was like a 4-day sale. The money was going to mend the roof or something like that. It was massive. They literally laid a floor on a field to make it into a car park. It was mega. And so because we live close to Chatsworth, Carl and I thought we'd go and we would buy something that would be a memento, something small, you know, like a teacup or something. So we went, and there's all these Americans and Japanese and foreign buyers there who'd all got lots of money, clearly. And in the brochure, it was you paid. Oh, even the brochure, we didn't buy anything except the brochure because that spent our budget. So we got the brochure, went in, we're walking around, and in the brochure, it's got a 17th century beautiful carved. If anybody else went, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Had this carved 4-poster bed. It looked amazing. You go up to where that is, lot number, and it's like, where is it? And it's like, I'm looking for this bed, and it's like, when I look down, and there's a pile of woodworm wood on the floor that sold for something like £20,000. The teacups with a chip in and a crack in them, because it was Chatsworth, went for like £400 for a teacup. Yeah. But there was an area of taxidermy because years ago they used to fill their house with trophy. They considered it a trophy, didn't they?
Well, you go around any of the National Trust houses and
they've got them.
Yeah.
And there was a one-eyed fox that was moth-eaten, the mice had clearly had a go at it. And do you know what? It sold for thousands of pounds. But it was in a massive glass dome. So I think the dome was the thing that did it. Well, maybe it was the provenance of the fox. It's in this massive glass dome, and that's what triggered that memory.
But it didn't look as nice as our foxes then.
No, it didn't.
Our foxes have got all their eyes
And-
intact.
But our foxes, that could be a shaker card.
Yeah, absolutely.
That could be a snow shaker, couldn't it, for Christmas?
Can I just say thank you to Davina and Sheila, because they both said that they've just bought the download and downloaded it, and that they are stunning. So thank you for the feedback, because it's important for you guys to feedback as well as us, because we can show you the designs, but once you see them in real life, you'll see all the extra detail that the camera doesn't show you.
And now Diane feels really special.
We've literally got proper single units left of Night. So
Okay.
if anyone wants it, please check out.
Right, so shop Night, please check out your baskets, because there are people on the website who are able to jump on. We've got single figures left on that
How many
one.
minutes have we got left, please?
Not many.
None.
None. We need a winner.
We do.
Winner,
do we need a
chicken
winner?
dinner.
Drawing the winner now.
Okay, drawing the winner now. What's the winner getting? The box and some rice paper to finish
Yes.
it? Bit of homework?
White paper goes to Alison Young.
Going to
Alison,
Young.
yay!
Woo.
I'll tell you what, Alison. I'll put all 12 of them in the box.
Lovely.
That's a
really
nice prize then, isn't it?
Lovely.
There you go.
Right. Next door.
Right.
Right.
Oh, what am I doing now?
Mystery box.
Mystery box.
Woohoo!
Yeah, see you there.